Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. We are going to discuss about elections in India. Yeah, now that the elections in the state of Karnataka are fast approaching, and later on we'll have so many states to have their own elections, and of course it's all will be culminating in the elections to the Lok Sabha in 2024. Yeah, the elections in India are a provision for the Election Commission of India. The Constitution of India provides an election commission for India uh, as per the Representation of People's Act 1950. That was the Act of 1950, which of course have been amended from time to time. Let us just see how it all goes. The Election Commission of India is provided with the powers to conduct the elections in all the state legislative assemblies, and the elections to the parliament, as well as the elections of the president and vice president. Let us just have a look how it all works. And of course, now we will be asking ourselves what happens to the elections to the municipalities, the gram panchayats, the panchayat samitis, and the likes. Yeah, those are coming under the election commission of the states, and the state election commissions are independent authorities. They don't have anything to do with that of Election Commission of India. That is a different ball game altogether. Now, coming to the elections in India, how they are free and fair, and how well they are conducted. In fact, the ECE, the Election Commission of India, the CEC rather, and as it has matured into one of the best organizations in the world, and they are the gold standards in the world for the democratic institution of the world, one of the best in fact. But when we ask ourselves how the elections are held in India, are they totally free and fair, and are they totally unbiased and impartial, and there are no play of the power of money and muscle in the elections in India? I think the answer to this question that stands out even today is a resounding and unequivocal no. Yes, we all know that there is still a lot of play of money and the muscle power in the elections in India. And when we discuss all this, one name that comes out to each of us in our minds is that of Tirunelveli Narayana Iyer Session, or popularly known as T.N. Session. Yes, he was the Chief Election Commissioner from the 12th of December 1990 to the 11th of December 1996. And what an impact he left into the office of the Chief Election Commissioner of India. And he went on to win the Ramon Magsaysay Award in the year 1996 for his contributions to this public service. And because of his contributions, and he made it important, and he made it a must for the candidates to declare their assets and declare their any cases if they had against their name, their court cases and the likes. And he made it imperative for the candidates to not to bribe the voters, and they cannot bribe the voters, they cannot bring in any religious aspect, the aspects of caste, creed or religion into their voting or campaigning, even the use of loudspeakers prior to the permission of the local authorities is not permitted. I mean, he brought in a world of change to this electioneering in India, and prior to him and after him, you can call it the prior to T.N. Sheshan and after T.N. Sheshan. That is the era. That is how he controlled the electioneering in India, and he brought in so much of honesty, so much of transparency and honesty to this institution called the elections in India. So probably each one of we are still waiting for a T.N. Session 2 in our lives, in the life of the political map of India, and the way he brought in. And I remember personally once he quoted, I'm not very sure whether it is correct historically or not, he told that I'm busy only 17 minutes in my office of the election commissioner. So that was his whatever you call it, his efficacy as a public servant in the Chief Election Commissioner of India. That was his contribution. Till today we are remembering him. In fact, later on, of course, we had the electronic voting machines, EVMs. Then, of course, we had the VV pad, that is the voter verifiable printable whatever you call it, VV pad. And all that followed, and even till date, as we follow the elections of the state of Karnataka, we still feel we are still missing a person like him. We can still we can improve a lot in the election scene of India, and far from we have achieved something called wherein we can call ourselves a free and fair polls in India. So I hope there are a lot of people listening to this will agree to me that we are still waiting for a T.N. Session 2 in our public life, so that we can proudly say that yes, we are on the threshold of a free and a fair elections in India. Yeah, that's all, ladies and gentlemen, remembering that great gentleman and hoping for free and fair elections in India, and where we can tell that this is the best democratic institution in the whole world. God bless, ladies and gentlemen. God bless each one of us. Take care. Bye-bye.